everybody, what's going on? It's Erin at Scandalous Beauty. Today I decided to do just like a random video. I'm at work and I'm about to go in a few minutes, but I brought a bunch of skincare with me because I have a coworker who just is curious about what my regimen is. So before this coworker decides to buy a bunch of stuff, I was just going to let him see what everything felt like and kind of explain what it is. And this in this bag is not everything that I use. I definitely mixed it up, which is part of the problem because basically, quick backstory, I went into this whole new skincare journey back in April or March or something. There was this random a snowstorm that we had, and I binged on skincare videos, and I pretty much incorporated the Korean beauty skincare method. So that included adding all of the steps, and it included trying more Korean skincare and then more American and European. I mean, just everything. I just needed an overhaul. So these are the things that I am using. And this is not in a particular order. This is just what's in my bag. Before I tell you all this, I don't know if you guys have seen, it's popped up on YouTube a little bit, but I started a beauty podcast, and it's called Scandalous Beauty. And I've had really good interviews with Cindy Diaz, who's DR Brooklyn 730 here on YouTube, and Vinyl Blush. That you probably know her from DR Brooklyn. And then Delina Medin, who does she does YouTube as well. She is Francesca Ramsey, Cheska Lee, who we've loved forever. She's her makeup artist in New York. I've had Joelle Phillips, who created Oh My Glow. It's these sprays with all this like pigment in them, so you have a really great glow. I interviewed her, and I did like a summer beauty episode. I did a makeup for beginners episode. I got all kinds of stuff. So I'll put the links in the description below, but you can search for Scandalous Beauty on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, or Google Play, but all the links will be below. So I hope you'll check it out. I love podcasts. I listen to them when I drive to work and when I'm cleaning and, you know, when I'm just doing things around. So you can just kind of have them on in the background and listen. So I love podcasts. Okay, so let me show you some of the stuff that I have. The first thing, this is a spray bottle, travel bottle, but it's filled with beauty water. And beauty water is a toner that is a cleanser and a hydrator, and it does a whole lot, but it's basically what you do after you cleanse your skin. So I moved it to this because it was just kind of easy to use, and I just kind of spray it on. Sometimes I also use Shiseido's cotton pads, which are absolutely bomb. I heard about them from Cindy, Vinyl Blush, DR Brooklyn 730, and I bought them, and they are by far the best. I will never use like a cotton ball again. They are so great. I got them at Sephora. But I love this toner because it does hydrate, but it also does feel like it's taking off all of the rest of my cleanser if I missed any, or the rest of my makeup. I rotate 3 or 4 toners. I have an editorial calendar of videos that I want to put out about my skincare routine and to show you all the toners. I'm rotating 5 toners right now, and they just do pretty much the same thing but on different scales. So I'll show you at one point. But again, I have beauty water, which is like actually like this tall, and I just converted it and poured it into this little thing from the Face Shop. We're going to talk about the Face Shop. I love the Face Shop products. Let's just do that now. So these are 2 of like my holy grail products. These are the Face Shop Jeju Volcanic products. These are all for pores, basically minimizing pores. So pores are basically like, they look like almost like, I don't want to say like holes in your face, but sometimes they look kind of like craters or whatever. I guess that's the best way to say it. Google it, you'll know what I mean. I never even noticed that. I know I've had textured looking skin forever, and that's why, you know, but I do have moles, I have skin tags, so I know that's part of it, but the other part is pores. And my pores have reduced drastically since I've used a bunch of these products and some of the products that are at home, so this is why I got to do more videos. I've recorded 6 videos already. I just got to edit them. but I had everything, so I figured I would just throw this one up. So the two products that I have here are a pore lotion and an essence. So an essence is basically just like a concentrated type of not just moisture. It's like a concentrated serum. It's a little thicker than a serum. And I didn't put this on today, so I'll just show you. This is what it looks like. Like that. Looks like a serum, but it's a little thicker. And I'll actually just go ahead and put it on. So K-Beauty suggests that you pat everything into your skin, kind of push it in and pat it in like this instead of like rubbing it. They believe in being very gentle with your skin. So I try to do my chin and my neck too. And that's the essence. And the pore lotion I've actually been using. So in some, depending on what your skin type is like and what you're into, you can use this as part of your regimen before you do your big moisturizer, or you can use this instead. I've just learned that there are so many regimens, and again, you know, you gotta just experiment and then see what's best for you. So I have used this as part of a longer routine where I put on a thicker moisturizer after. But for the summer, I've been using the pore lotion as my daily moisturizer. So it's very light. It's very, very light, because see, it's starting to drip. But my skin feels super hydrated, and this is so smooth. Like, it feels really smooth on the skin, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm just rubbing it down like this and pushing it into the skin. So unfortunately, I don't remember how much any of the stuff cost, but, and the face shop is really hard to find. They're all over the world, but I've seen one. The only one I've ever seen is in Ellicott City. I know there's some in maybe DC, Arlington. They're all over the country. I think they're in New York, Cali. They're all over. So check it out. They don't really have great resources for the United States, but whatever. Okay. The products I am like over the moon excited about. Over the moon excited about. And I can't go into a whole lot of detail because I can't remember what everything is for. But these are products by The Ordinary. These are serums and potions and all kinds of stuff, right? So this line, I'm going to give you the quick spiel because this video is getting longer than I thought it would be. This line basically gives you the active ingredient, the most important ingredient that you'll find in other skincare products, like that one big thing that you want. You'll find it by itself pretty much, or as the main active ingredient, but for under 15 bucks. This brand does not have a product over $15. The most expensive one, I think, is the Buffet, which is basically like your one-stop shop type of serum that works on texture and hydration and wrinkles and all that all in one, and it's $14.90. So let me just show you a couple of these things. Won't go too into detail, but like this is lactic acid. This is I think maybe 10 bucks. This is the lactic acid 5% with hyaluronic acid 2%, so it's hydrating and exfoliating. And if you can see, this is kind of what it looks like. Got to be careful. I'm not going to put it on because I forgot my sunscreen. So, darn it, I totally meant to bring my sunscreen. So I can't put this on because I need sunscreen with it. But this is the active ingredient in Sunday Riley's Good Genes serum or moisture. I think it's a serum. It's like, I think it's a serum. But it's over, that thing is like, I don't know, it's expensive. It's like 80 or 90 bucks, if not 100 bucks. I know there's different sizes, and I don't remember what the least expensive size is. But this lactic acid is the active ingredient. That's what you're paying for. That's like the goods of that product. So you're getting this for less than $10. So I've read a lot about this. It was a big winner. Definitely works well for me. Another thing is, what is this? Alpha arbutin, which I think helps with blemishes and dark spots. So it helps get rid of that. This niacinamide is this what help with texture or blemishes? I think this helps with blemishes. And retinoid is what's going to help shrink your pores. Not shrink them, they're not going to actually shrink, but they'll definitely get smaller or look like they're getting smaller. So that's a great one to have. You got to be careful with this because you got to stay away. You got to stay out of the sun. And there are lots of different types of this is the retinoids. Retinols are also a big deal. So you kind of got to do your research. I can't go into detail again because I didn't expect to really do this today, and I bought so many at once I can't remember what everything is for, so that's not good. And then this azelaic acid suspension is another one that I think, this is for brightness and appearance of skin texture. So this one is like this is a suspension, right? Yeah, so this one is going to feel, it's got that like creamy feel, but it also feels a little silicone-y slightly. But it does feel really great and smooth. It makes your skin feel really smooth. The Ordinary also makes a primer, foundation primer, that is really great. It feels just like the Smashbox primer, silicone based, but it feels great, and your skin foundation does last really well. I'm not saying it's better than any other primer, but two more things that I have. One more is from The Ordinary. This is an AHA 30 and BHA number 2% peeling solution. So this is basically an exfoliator, and this joint works. I've watched a lot of reviews and seen a lot of Inside Scoop where people are showing what this looks like on the skin. I recorded a video as well. I will share that soon. But basically, you put this on, you leave it on for 10 minutes if you can tolerate it, and then you wipe it off. And it basically, AHA and BHAs, they exfoliate the top layer, and the BHA gets into the skin, like really into the skin, and kind of helps break up the sebaceous filaments, and that way you can get more crap out of your skin, like get more gunk. Basically, your exfoliator is going to work better if you can get in the skin versus the top of the skin. So this is a good one. I haven't used this a lot. I've used this maybe 4 times. And the last thing I have is the Glow Mud Mask by Pixi. I bought this because I remember Jackie Ina was talking about it. Uh-oh, it's getting dark in here. Sorry. The Glow Mud Mask, which is another clay mask. I used it twice. The first time it was, oh no, I used this one time. It's supposed to be for pores. I'm sorry if this is bad lighting. But it broke me out. I had one like huge bump, like literally as I was wiping it off, and it went away like 10 minutes later. Don't feel like it's like the greatest mask ever. Probably wouldn't purchase again. I might actually just give this to my coworker and see if it works for him, but I don't know. It didn't do anything great for me. I mean, I love the Origins charcoal mask. I love the Kiehl's has one that's a bomb, a pore mask. There's a lot. We're going to go into it later. But anyway, that's just what I brought with me today. Oh, and Herbivore Botanicals has this rose hibiscus coconut water, which is really nice. Oh, it's so dark. I'm sorry. So I've been using that a bit. Just because it's a hydrating mist. I mean, it's just another hydrating mist. Feels good. Smells nice. And it just feels good on, especially if you put it in the refrigerator. So that'll be bomb. We're going to go into skincare in an episode of Scandalous Beauty, the podcast, with April Coleman, who is Hey April on Twitter. She's like a skincare aficionado, so you might want to check that out. And I have Herbivore Botanicals. I'm supposed to be interviewing their head of education, so we're going to talk about their products. They have some really good stuff. They sent me a few items, and I've been using their sea salt spray, which has helped me a ton with my hair and scalp issues. A lot. I have not seen flakes since I started using it. They have a face oil that I would like to learn more about. I think I'm using it wrong, or I don't know what it's supposed to do, so I'm excited to ask them about that. And they sent a couple of other things. A mask, which is a AHA BHA mask, I believe, Blue Tansy. Anyway, we'll get into that at another time, but thank you for watching. As always, I'm on Instagram. I do like skincare videos on Instagram stories all the time. So if you want to follow me there, you'll probably catch me doing them at night or in the morning and showing more stuff there. As always, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter all the time. And I'm around. So please, for the love of God, I'm supposed to be doing more YouTube videos. And now that it's getting lighter outside longer, I really believe that I'll be able to do them. And heck, if this doesn't look too bad, I will do them right here. I probably won't, because this is a little shoddy. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.